the 26 electric co-ops in the Commonwealth, which serve more than 1.7 million Kentuckians in 117 counties. So on behalf of our cooperative family, our flagship publication, Kentucky Living, and the Governor's Office, I want to welcome you to the 2022 Beautify the Bluegrass Governor's Award announcement. With the microphone.
Even better. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is great. I'll start it over again. My name is Joe Arnold. I'm with Kentucky Electric Cooperatives. We are the statewide association of the 26 electric co-ops, which provide power to more than 1.7 million Kentuckians and 117 of Kentucky's wonderful 120 counties. We are thrilled to be joined by all 5 finalists for the 2022 Beautify the Bluegrass recognition this year. Our flagship publication, again, Kentucky Living, is so pleased to partner with Governor Beshear and with all of you to promote these homegrown projects. This is the 6th year for Beautify the Bluegrass, which again recognizes beautification efforts across the Commonwealth. And with that, I want to please join me in welcoming to the podium the President and CEO of our organization, Chris Perry.
Good morning. It's great to see everybody. You know, the mission of Kentucky's electric cooperatives is to improve the quality of life in the communities that we serve. And it comes naturally because cooperatives belong to and are led by the people in those communities. This is why co-ops in our magazine Kentucky Living are so eager to partner with the Governor's Office on Beautify the Bluegrass, because this is all about improving the quality of life in Kentucky. And there's something else we appreciate about Beautify the Bluegrass projects that we are honoring today. Like electric cooperatives that were built by local Kentuckians to improve their communities and help their families, these projects are homegrown. These projects were not completed to win an award. They are the result of the people in this room taking it upon themselves to identify how they can make Kentucky better and make it a more attractive place for us to live. We love sharing these stories in Kentucky Living, which celebrates the energy of Kentucky. You know, and we greatly appreciate the governor and his team partnering with us to make sure that your efforts do not go unnoticed. We appreciate everything you do. So now, for the Governor's Award, it is my honor to introduce the 63rd Governor of Kentucky, Andy Beshear. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you, Judge. Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you to Chris for that kind introduction. It is good to be here together today to celebrate projects that make Kentucky an even better place to live. And thanks to Kentucky Living and the Kentucky Electric Cooperatives for supporting homegrown beautification efforts across Kentucky. When we say Team Kentucky, this is what we're talking about. Kentuckians who care about their communities and who take action to improve the lives of their neighbors, knowing that we are all each other's neighbors. Thank you to every Kentuckian and co-op who completed the Beautify the Bluegrass projects this year. We are so excited that the finalists for the Governor's Award are here with us this morning. And I'm so grateful for each individual, family, and organization who volunteered their time and sometimes their dollars to improve their community. You all make us proud to call Kentucky our home. These past few years, we have faced unprecedented challenges. We've endured a pandemic, natural disasters on a scale that none of us had ever seen before. We continue to deal with inflation that makes everyday life tougher on our families. And we're even living through a time where there is another war in Europe. Who would have thought we would have seen that in our lifetime? But the Commonwealth can and will bounce back better than we've ever seen as well. Just like we have met unprecedented natural disasters with unprecedented emergency responses, we will come out of tough days for good days ahead. Over the past year, we have announced the 2 largest economic development projects in Kentucky's history, and construction is underway on both. And just yesterday, we joined Ford Motor Company, which has produced motor vehicles in the Commonwealth for 109 years. We started making the Model T. And they announced they're expanding in Louisville with a $700 million investment, creating 500 new full-time jobs as we're going to produce the all-new Ford F-Series Super Duty truck. Again, breaking records and new investments that are going to ensure that those 12,500 Ford employees continue to work here in Kentucky for decades to come. We're seeing other positive signs. In July, we announced the highest annual growth in Kentucky in 31 years. For the second year in a row, Kentucky's general fund budget surplus has exceeded over $1 billion. And also in July, we reported the state's rainy day fund has a record balance, which helps us respond when our people are in need. In September, Kentucky reported August 2022 general fund receipts hit an unprecedented high for any August on record, meaning we have had 21 straight months of growth in our revenue, which says good things about our economy. And we continue to set record lows for unemployment. For the first time ever, we've seen 5 months of unprecedented low numbers. This is the longest stretch of that level of low unemployment in our history. That means that we've got lots of opportunity out there, and we've got to work to make sure we find new ways to support our families so that everybody can get back in this labor force. And while good economic news keeps coming, you're one of the major reasons why. When we bring an economic prospect into the Commonwealth, we show them the piece of land, we talk to them about the workforce, but they all want to see the community that their people will be living in. They picture themselves and their families in that community. Think about what their lives and their weekends would be like with their kids. And they all want to be in a place where they can take pride and they see the community takes pride. That's what makes these projects so special. They not only improve the lives of those living in the communities now, but they make it a more welcoming place where more and more people will want to move to your community to be a part of all the special things that are going on. I'm committed to making sure Kentuckians prosper now, tomorrow, and every day after tomorrow. Projects like these make Kentucky a better place. So, the projects we're talking about today, and I hope you all know that the real winners here are the members of your community. Regardless who comes out with the overall governor's award, what you have done truly helps the people around you, and I know it's their appreciation as the reason that you've done it. So, the projects we're talking about today, the Hodgenville Elementary School Nature Trail and Outdoor Classroom, where volunteers with the Knob Creek Conservancy partnered with LaRue County Solid Waste Coordinator to haul out more than 100 tires and tons of trash in order to build a nature trail and an outdoor classroom in a small wooded corner of Hodgenville Elementary School for LaRue County students in the community. Let's give up for this great project. The Beautify I-65 project in Warren County, where with the support of Bowling Green, Warren County, and the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, Operation Pride is transforming 5 Interstate 65 interchanges to raise awareness of the community, attract visitors, and boost economic development. This includes planting trees and flowers, installing black wood fencing, plus gateway exits with attractive signage and colorful flags. Let's give up for this great project. Next is the Veterans Memorial Park Beautification Project in Liberty, where dozens of community volunteers from groups such as Casey County 4-H and the Veterans of Foreign Wars partnered with the City and Tourism Department to restore a cherished park and honor our nation's veterans. The Eastern Elementary Garden Club in Pleasureville, where elementary students join teachers, staff, parents, and community members to build birdhouses, to clean out flower beds, plant flowers, vegetables, paint the garden club sign and stones to make their school a more beautiful place to learn. And the Lifeline Recovery Center Playground, where there is a dedicated playground area for visiting children to play and spend time with their loved ones. The Jackson Purchase Energy Cooperative employees volunteered their time to add new playground equipment, rubber mulch, and 2 picnic tables, clearing the playground and surrounding area of weeds and trimming surrounding hedges and bushes. So I want to congratulate you all as Beautify the Bluegrass Governor's Awards finalists, but more importantly, thanks for doing the right thing. Thanks for doing a good thing for your community. I still remember in the midst of COVID when we started talking about these awards and the ray of hope that they were, special moments that they continue to be. And I want to thank you all for your leadership and doing really amazing things for your community. I also want to say thank you to my friends at Kentucky Living who are so intentional about sharing Kentucky's great stories. On KentuckyLiving.com, readers voted for their favorite Beautify the Bluegrass project, which brings me to today's announcement selected by voters, not the governor. So please join me in congratulating the recipient of the 2022 Beautify the Bluegrass Governor's Award, the Beautify I-65 Project, Warren County. Congratulations, and please come on up to accept the award. You want to bring the whole group up?
I'd love to.
Yeah. All right. Now where's the award? All right.
Any remarks before you go over?
Sure. Come on.
First of all, I want to thank the governor for, having this program where he recognizes different parts of the state of Kentucky where people are working hard and they have pride in their community and doing wonderful things. All 5 of these projects would be worthy of this award. So. I'm just one person here representing about 140,000 people in Warren County who a lot of those have donated money to this project, and to date, I'd shared this with the governor a few minutes ago that we have raised about $4 million for this project, and every penny that we have raised has been from the private sector. Not 1 cent has been raised from city taxes, county taxes, state taxes, or federal taxes. And we're not finished. This is a work in progress, and we have probably another year to go, and we need about another $1 million. So if any of you want to pull out your checkbooks out there. But what we're doing, we hope to make other communities in Kentucky jealous of us, but jealous in a good way. We would like for other communities to do what we've done, because we want to elevate the Commonwealth of Kentucky. So if we could do this all the way up Interstate 65 from the Tennessee-Kentucky border to the Kentucky-Indiana border, think what that would mean to us. And I know I'm taking up too much time, but one thing I want to share with you why we wanted to do this. It creates community pride, and it's an economic development tool for our community. I was fortunate enough back in the 90s to be mayor of Bowling Green. And I was able to work with our economic development director, and I asked him, could I meet these prospects when they come into our community? Because the only thing that I'd ever done successfully in my life was in sales, and I wanted to try to sell Bowling Green. So we would meet with these prospects, and inevitably, after they were getting ready to leave, I would say, we're glad to have you here. I know it's probably your first time, and we hope you'll come back. We want you to come back many times. And they would say, well, actually, it's not our first time. We came down here a few weeks ago. We wanted to see what Bowling Green really looked like, because we know when we would come here and we would meet with the mayor and economic development person, you're going to take us around and show us the very best of Bowling Green. But we wanted to see what Bowling Green really looked like. So one of the reasons behind doing this on Interstate 65, when they come in unannounced into our community and they're thinking about relocating their business in Bowling Green, they're going to be favorably impressed what they see. And before they hear the pitch from our economic development person, they're going to pretty much be sold on Bowling Green, because they're going to say, this community cares. I see there's pride here. I could see me living here. I could see me moving my key people to Bowling Green, Kentucky. So anyway, thank you all for being here, and we're so honored and flattered to receive this award.
Okay. Congratulations. Judge, you want to be able to say 2 words?
I'm Mike Buchanan. I'm Judge Executive of Warren County. I just want to correct one thing that Mayor Webb said. He said we raised $4 million. Johnny Webb raised $4 million, and I'm very proud that he's taken such passion, maintained such passion in Bowling Green, Warren County since he was mayor 30 years ago. But he was there in my very first term, and I can tell you there's no one that's more committed to Bowling Green than Johnny Webb, and he gets nothing out of this. It's all about improving our community and making it a source of pride. He's been the president of Operation Pride for 30 years, and he still maintains that presence. Also, one other thing, I want to thank RECC for nominating this project. They've been great partners to us for many, many years. I want to thank Kim Phelps for actually for turning in this nomination. We appreciate you, Dwayne and Kim, and we appreciate your leadership, Governor, and thank you so much for this recognition of Johnny Webb and Beautify 65.